I told my wife I wasn't going to do a video this week. She said I was. As a good husband, you only have to tell me once. You gotta be serious. You gotta be serious.
I'm trying. It's so hard.
So she did to me. So just helping her. The pain. You constipated? All right, welcome to 151 Garage. I'm Shawn.
I'm Jill.
And today we're going to go through the Alpharex headlights. So I ordered some new headlights to go with the front of my black diamonds, and Alpharex was one of the ones I wanted that had like the orange. It was all orange. You could change it from like different combinations of orange and white. I wanted the all orange, and that's exactly the reason I got them, because I actually like them. It's kind of like the signature lights, but all orange instead of white.
They look so good.
Now we've already put one in, and I have to tell you this right now. When the box came in, I thought 2 sets of lights came in with it, because it is an absolute huge box. Now granted, this right here is one box, and then here's another. One headlight in this one, and one headlight in that one. Now, if you wonder, you know, if you go to put one in and wonder which one's which,
They make it really easy.
it's
Left and right.
left and right. So it is pretty neat. It's probably one of the easiest installs I've done, because all it
It
is
was literally a plug and play, wasn't it?
it's plug and play. Plug and play headlight. You didn't need to do any forescan or anything like that. The hardest part, which for me it wasn't that hard because everything was already pulled apart, was pull the grill out and the lower flaring, the lower
Like the little
chin
filler
spoiler
piece?
thing or whatever you call it, the little bottom piece underneath the filler piece underneath the grill. That was already off on mine, so it really wasn't that hard. There's only 3 bolts and a clip holding it in. That's it. I mean, that and a plug, which obviously you have to unplug it, which is just honestly
You got a massive
simple.
plug, like this wide.
Yeah.
Just
So it was really probably one of the easiest installs
ever for a headlight.
ever. I mean,
And we looked at it after it was turned on with the stock one, because we still have one of the stock ones on the right side in, and we don't even have to, I don't think, align it really.
no, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now the packaging, like I said, each one are packaged separately. We'll pull the top one off real quick, and we'll open up the bottom one. I'll show you the packaging of it. It's pretty good.
So this one has the left stock headlight from the Bronco, and then
Give it to me.
Yeah,
Oh,
hang on.
Yeah.
and then this one we haven't opened yet. And they come very well packaged.
Very well. All taped up all the way around. And
We did have the sign form, so if you order them, you're gonna have to have somebody at home to receive it. Just FYI.
it is expensive, so it's kind of good to have that. And that's how it comes out.
So. This. Like I told the guys at the shop, you cradle this thing like a baby. You don't want to drop it.
Now I did get the Alpha Black because I wanted all black in my headlight rather than, you know, a combination or whatever, or the white looking stuff on it. The all black looks really nice.
Okay, lift her up.
So what I'm talking about is all this is tinted, where the other ones, all this stuff, the round halo and the bar right here is kind of a white color. The only thing that was not necessarily plug and play was on this side. So you do have to take this panel off, and there's 2 plugs in there. Depending on which plug you plug in will turn either the halo orange or the bar orange. Now I want all orange, so I would plug both of them in, and we'll go ahead and grab that real quick and we'll plug it all up.
And I do want to stress, make sure that you keep your packaging, because if you want to keep your stock headlight, that's a good way to do it. Now the stock headlight doesn't fit with the styrofoam packing. We found that out.
But it's good to use the cling
The cling wrap and
cling
then
wrap and the other
plastic
stuff to wrap it up.
And then you just wrap it in like a blanket or a towel or whatever you got, and then put it in a box, and it'll be just fine.
Of all things to keep your headlights, because they are not cheap. If you ever have a problem or somebody needs one or whatever, you have a headlight to put in. We are going to keep ours just in case something happens where we need one. I mean, we have multiple vehicles, so I'm sure we'll need one eventually.
Let's hope not. Like I said, stock ones aren't cheap. They're just as expensive as these are.
Okay. What you're looking at is these 2 white wires. We have 2 here, and these plug in together, and then you have 2 back here. Now these are somewhat short. I wish they were a little bit longer. I think the other ones were, but it's not too hard to plug in. And of course, when I do it, my hands will be in the way, but all it is, and it's not something you're gonna mess up, because one has 3 pins and one has 2 pins. They're not confused. You're not gonna mess it up. They won't fit in each other, let's put it that way. So there's that one, and that's all it is. And if you want to undo it, you just press it together, these 2 tabs, and pull apart like that. So right there.
Now are those
Like
the
that.
2 that you connect together here to get your 2 colors?
Yeah, so you have this one will be one of them. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's the bar for this one or the other one. You would have to figure that out. I want both orange, so it's really not going to make a big difference for me as long as they're both connected. If I only wanted the bar connected, I would have to choose one or the other, test it, and do it that way. So here's the other one, which is going to be a little more, oh, it's not going to be friendly. Okay.
Bear with us, peeps.
That took way longer than it should. So this right here is the plug you're trying to plug together. Now the other one wasn't like this, and they're probably not all like this, but this right here is, you couldn't give me another, like a couple inches or so. That is really way in there. I can't, so now it's tucked away completely. You can't even see it. So that's as far as it goes out. It's not tucked in there. That's as far out as it comes out. So that's ridiculous to have it that short. But anyways, it's in. It takes a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and put in this.
Hang on.
Okay, everything's tight. Like I said, it shouldn't be that short. It should have been a little bit longer. It would have helped. I think it was just a glitch or just a fluke. But, so when you're looking at it, you have a 8mm bolt right here. You have a 10mm bolt here, and then you have like a little push pin thing you pop out with a body tool or whatever. So that's it. It's really simple. We'll get the other one out. We'll put this one in, and yeah, we'll show you how that's done. Okay. Okay, so first, removing the grill and everything like that, we've done that in the previous video. We'll link it down below. We did it on her vehicle actually, and that's when we repainted it and changed all the numbers or the letters and stuff like that out. Now, all it is for this is this right here. I've already pulled it out. So this right here goes right there. I just put it here, that way I don't lose it. You have two 10 millimeters up here, and you have an 8 millimeter down here. That's it. That's all that's holding these on. From there for safekeeping, I'll leave that one on first. Now this one. That right there. You won't lose it. Now all this is held in by one clip in the back, and it's pretty tough. There you go. So that right there is the clip you're looking at, and it goes right into that spot. So good yank, pull it out, and one plug. That's it. My suggestion, no matter what you do, take these out and actually store them. These are not cheap. Somebody might need one. You could sell these for a pretty penny later on, especially if you have the signature lights. Keep them, because they're going to be expensive later on when somebody tries to replace a stock one. Let me go grab the other one. Now, before I put everything back together, I'll plug it in. Put this in. I'll just tack one bolt. That way it's somewhat held in place. I need to make sure that everything works right before I put the rest of the hardware back on. So
Okay, doing a sequence. And we got orange.
And we got orange.
That's
So
what
both
we
of them are
want.
orange. It's good. Now I can finish the install. And we'll go from there. So again, just put them in. My suggestion is always, do not tighten anything down until you have all the hardware in, because it is gonna fight you if you tighten one down and nothing's lined up. Trick of the trade. I see so many people fight with one bolt and all the other bolts are tight. As soon as they loosen anything up, it works. So okay, try one more time. Always double check before you go to the next step.
Okay, commencing sequence. We got orange.
Got headlights, everything works. Check the high beams. High beams on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me go grab the grill and I'll be back. Go ahead and shut it off.
There's our grill with our little lights.
Here's the bolts that go in there, and everything's marked grilly. So
Really?
grilly. E. Grill with an E. Grilly.
That's me. I spelled it because that's how I spelled it in the body shop, okay? Grill with an E.
Grilly. Grilly? Grilly. Okay.
Look at that. Looks so cool.
Looks pretty good.
Practicing the cinematic shots. Hey, come on.
Okay, so this wasn't too bad. Headlights were 3 bolts and a little pin, that's it. So they were actually pretty easy to get in there. The grill, now we haven't put the bottom piece in, that takes a little more work. Ours is a little bit different than most people because ours are actually bolt in, where most people's are just clip in. There's clips on the either side and clips in the center that it all holds into. And we're not going to go through that because we still have to finagle some of the stuff and put it in there. It takes a little more caution to do it, but
Well, plus we have more wiring.
yeah. Anyways, how do you like it?
I like it. That's gonna really look nice at night.
I had to get a shot at night where it shows all the lights in between here and see what it looks like. So, you know, it's kind of a real quick video, at least putting it in. I wish the wires were a little bit longer for the
Right side.
right side. The left side was actually good. The right side was really short.
It took a long time. It took like 20 minutes to plug those 2 little plugs.
It was...
It needs to be at least this long. This much more.
Anyways, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hope to see you next video. Bye.
Bye.
This long, really? That's what she said.